guys. Hello, welcome to the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Y'all, I'm so tired. How y'all doing this evening? Hello. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay? Let me see. What was the highlights, basically, of tonight? Portia, Candy, and Miss Sheree. Y'all, Miss Sheree is just turned out to be a little shitty-ass mess, okay? Sheree, I know you want your spot, and you need to go ahead and furnish Chateau Sheree. But, girl, you is messy boots. You messy boots, girl. Shady boots, messy boots, whatever boots. You is doing too much, all right? All right, y'all. Let me see. What we got? We start off with Cynthia. She wants to do a little breast party. She says she want to rebirth the girls. I don't know. Have some maintenance done on her breasts. And they all go see Dr. Curves, okay? So she bring all the girls and they all show up. Everybody shows up and they go to Dr. Curves. And they having a titties party. Titties. I mean, they all excited about titties. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. We doing it like that. So everybody show up. So Dr. Curves come in, handsome young man, I must say. And I think Dr. Curves is the one who done did everybody breast augmentations and ass shots and lipo and whatever in ATL. So, you know, why not get him some publicity? And he decides to throw the little party there. So if Cynthia decides to get her breasts done, I guess Dr. Curves is going to be the one that's going to do it, okay? So all the girls show up, and Miss Phaedra and Candy, you know, last week they had to sit down where they was ready to kill each other, and they started spilling each other tea, but they done met back up again, okay? And Candy is saying, oh, you know, me and Phaedra just had this meeting not even 24 hours ago. Now you got us back together. And they're like, well, is everything going to be okay? But before all the rest of the ladies show up, it's Candy, Kenya, and Cynthia. And Miss Candy is letting them know, bitch, the bitch and I met. She said, the bitch, okay? She said, and I'm tired of her basically in her confessions talking bad about me and to other people and telling people not to work with me and whatnot. So I met with, when this hoe called me for a meeting, I let this hoe know enough is enough and too much stank. In other words, bitch, you gonna put a stop to it, or I'm gonna fuck you up, or I'm gonna start spilling some of your secrets, which she's doing. And she's doing very well. Bravo, Candy. Bravo. You telling every goddamn thing, okay? But they throwing some shit out there on your ass too, but you and Tiny and all y'all friends. So I guess all y'all be, you know, bringing other females. I don't know. Y'all got open relationships, bringing people into y'all marriage. I don't know. Threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes. What we find out, you know. I don't know. So anyway. She say, I just met with this bitch now 24 hours ago, and I wish it was 24 years before I have to meet with her again. And I'm like, ooh, the shade is real. But they all show up, and Miss Phaedra's trying to be extra. Oh, I know how to be a lady, a Southern belle. Hello, Miss Candy, how you doing? They give each other a church hug. And oh, Miss Phaedra's acting very extra. Oh, titties. And I'm like, Phaedra, how old are you? You and Kenya, y'all was just a little bit too excited about the titty party. But you know what? You ain't here for me. I ain't the one to gossip. You know, maybe all y'all into that extracurricular activities. And so be it. It is what it is, okay? So, all on me and Candy. Was it Candy? No, Cynthia asked Dr. Curves with all the girls sitting there, can you tell who done had breast augmentation and who haven't? And, you know, Candy like, I haven't. And she kind of feeling some kind of way. Why did Cynthia invite me? She trying to tell me I need some breasts. I'm like, why everything got to be about you per se, personally, Candy? But anyway, they all, Dr. Curves is sitting, he looking around, he look at Portia. And them right there, because he probably did them himself. And he point out some more people, and he say, Kenya go, no. And everybody looking like, Kenya, now we know you done had your titties done, bitch. The first thing is to admit, and Miss Portia throwing shade, talking about botched, and I'm like, Miss Portia is a little ghetto ass, hood rat ass bitch at times. Y'all excuse me. I mean say it like that. But damn, Portia, you ghetto. Just like you want to meet with Candy, like you want to get with her. Candy gonna whoop your ass, girl. But anyway, they all end up going to the party, and Cynthia says she could get it did later. And Noelle, let's go and get this shit out the way. Noelle ends up telling Cynthia she missed Peter. She go to a yoga class or something. Her and Peter spend a little time together. And she starts crying and tell him, just because you guys got a divorce, that don't mean you had to divorce me. I haven't seen, well, you like my father. I was 8 years old when you guys got together, and I'm 16 now. 8 years you've been in my life, and you guys basically are selfish. She apologized and said, I'm sorry, you and your mother came as a package deal, and I didn't want to intrude when, we separated or getting a divorce. You're not my child. The only reason your dad, Leon, came around like he did was because you are his child. I'm not your father, and I don't think your mother want me hanging around like that. And it is kind of true, when they are the father of the kid, you don't mind them coming around. But a lot of times when you break up with somebody and them not their real kids, them other men be like, I don't understand why he need to see that guy, because that's not his father. But anyway, no, neither here nor there. Tiki is taking it to the left, and I'm not going to be doing this too long because bitch tired tonight, okay? So anyway, they end up meeting, and he said he promised he would never do it like that again. Anytime she want to call him, she's more than welcome. And the next time he's in Atlanta, he's going to make sure he see her. And moving right along, Miss mess ass Sheree, she finally kind of trying to get this house together, and Michelle is helping her out, and she don't want everything from IKEA, and Chateau Sheree, after 5 years, is finally coming together because she back on the Housewives of Atlanta. She got a paycheck again. And Sheree, you don't have to be the messiest one on fucking camera all the time, but I guess you're trying to keep your job. Hey, you're trying to hold your job, okay? Do what you got to do. So Miss Sheree is the one that's carrying the information from every group, and it's not looking cute. It's not looking cute. I don't know if she's telling Candy and y'all, they nominated me to be messy one this season, so don't kill me. So when Sheree is sitting there with Candy and her group, Cynthia and Kenya, she learned information. She go back and tell the group with Phaedra and Portia, and it's like it's keeping the conflict going, okay? So anyway, excuse me. She goes back and she shares some information with Portia about what Candy said about the meeting. And Miss Portia wants to stick up for Phaedra, which I'm like, who the fuck do you think you is, Portia? If you don't go have a seat in the fuck section, I think Candy gonna drag your ass and drop you off. But anyway, long story short, she ends up going back, telling Portia some shit, and Shemaya, whoever there, Shemaya ends up saying that Phaedra tried to date her husband while they was married, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then when Phaedra sit down with lunch with Portia and Sheree, Phaedra whispers and say, Shemaya and Candy fucking, and I'm like, man, y'all just telling every goddamn thing. So anyway, make a long story short, y'all, let's get this together because this is taking too long. Anyway, Portia ends up having lunch with Candy because she feel like Candy is being messy and she wants to fight Phaedra battle. So Sheree shows up since she's the one who's carrying all the information from one group to another group. Candy shows up. And they sitting there all awkward, and like Candy sitting there like, what's good, what's popping? So Sheree's like, well, you remember you told me that she was fucking Block, And she's like, okay, so what? Everybody know this bitch ain't innocent. This bitch done fucked everybody in Atlanta. They talking about Portia right now. But, you know, that ain't what y'all brought me here. Well, Portia goes, well, I feel like what you and Phaedra talked about in y'all friendship relationship, you should have kept it there. You shouldn't be going back and forth. And when y'all had a meeting, you should have kept it there. Candy like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you is? That's how she really looking like. You really want to go there? Like, I really could tell some shit. And then she said, bitch, why you trying to tell me not to tell nothing? You knew all about Mr. Chocolate. You the one who took the picture and whatever, whatnot. And Portia sitting there like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I guess they had discussed before the camera started rolling what they was going to say and what they wasn't going to say. But they pissed Candy off, and Candy was like, fuck this shit. You bitches trying to make me look bad. I'm finna show y'all. She said, I'm sicker. Phaedra motherfucking ass. This bitch throw the rock and hide the hand. Throw the rock, hide the hand. No more. And they end up kind of just like not seeing eye to eye on the information that's being transferred from one group to the other group. Portia basically tell Candy, I wish you would kind of keep it to yourself. Candy tell Portia, bitch, fuck you, basically, and mind your own business. And the best thing for you to get out of it. So when Candy gets up and walk off, Miss Portia wants to say, oh yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit going on, you know. Then she want to start spilling tea about Miss Candy being in the closet as being a lesbian. And I guess this is where we're gonna come to the scene where Portia's gonna tell what Candy supposedly asked Portia to join her and Todd in their relationship, because allegedly Shamia is having sex with Todd and Candy, and Phaedra told that. So I guess they going, you tell something, I'ma tell something. They trying to one up each other. And it was Riley's 14th birthday. Block want to meet up with her and try to build a relationship. Candy goes out and buy her a pair of $5,000 diamond stud earrings. Mama Joyce is being messy as usual. Cynthia meets up with her family. They at Lake Bailey's. It was her six-year anniversary, but she's not bringing it in with her husband. He's now going to be her ex-husband. She's ironically bringing it in with her mom and her sister, the ones that did not want her to marry Peter. It's just so weird how everything looks like it's going around in a full circle. So you guys, y'all, this is my review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you guys. And y'all have a lucky day. I'm sorry. Bitch tired.